Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you guys? Welcome to I.Am.She Podcast. Thank you for tuning in.
You sound like a newscaster.
Good morning from today.
Good morning, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to I.Am.She Podcast with BKB and BlackRoses. Hope you guys had a great week. I'm ready to start my weekend off. Well, start the second half of my weekend off. Last night, I'm over. So, how was your week? My week was draining. My week was very, absolutely draining. I was ready for.
You couldn't hear. That's what I was like. Yeah. I figured you couldn't hear me. I thought about it when I was sitting over there like, that was the wrong move. But I feel like because my voice was the loudest, you could probably hear me, but I guess not.
So, my weekday was very draining. Very, very draining.
Your weekday?
Yes.
Why?
I just was ready to get off. And that don't make no sense because I work from home. And I was just ready to get off.
That makes no sense.
I did not want to go cut my computer on for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I don't feel like dealing with, I guess it's customer service. I just don't like dealing with customer service. But today, guys, as BlackRoses stated,
Today.
we have our open house.
Yes, we do.
For all entrepreneurs,
All of y'all.
business owners,
All y'all business.
you can stop by 1734 Merlin Avenue.
Come on now.
Share your products.
Share it.
Bring your business card. Come on down. We give you an opportunity, give you a platform to let everybody know what you do, what your product is, how great it is, why you want customers, all that good stuff. And as usual, we have small advertisements. When I say small, I mean small advertisements. But no, so while we waiting for our first guest to come in, I wanted to bring up when I was driving up here, I was driving down North Avenue. And I was looking because David had mentioned something when we went to Atlanta last week. He was like, it's so many freaking abandoned houses around Baltimore that even the homeless people shouldn't be homeless. Why just board them up when you can just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Because the city is making money off of them.
that was just ridiculous. How many houses, abandoned houses, and boarded up houses that I saw driving down North Avenue from Bel Air Road.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a whole bunch of them over there.
There's
They knocking most of them down. Like it's like the city has like a plan. You can kind of tell.
the city that had a plan for
But
this.
but they're doing the dollar houses now. They're bringing the dollar houses back where you can buy like the vacant houses for $1.
I saw that. It's the
But it's like, with that, you're gonna have to fix them up.
yeah, you're gonna have to fix
You're gonna have to put the money into it and invest in fixing them up. But my biggest thing with that is about with all the investors that can have the opportunity to come in and swoop in and take the houses and shit. And then on top of that, they also are doing like a some type of incentive program where I think you get $20,000 towards your down payment if you move into the city.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that's a nice deal. I think that's
a lot. It's like for what, like Baltimore City Police, Baltimore City teachers.
No, I think it's just for anybody who buys a house in Baltimore, in the city.
Yeah, but it's not.
There's some good communities in the city. Like I don't like the stigma that the city gets because it's like everybody like, oh my God, I don't want to live in the city. It's so much violence, but it's like it's violence everywhere. Any major city where there's a lot of people, you're gonna experience some type of violence. And there are good parts of neighborhoods in the city, like where your grandmother used to live. That's a good area. Where your mother used to live off of Parkmont. That's a good area. Where Mr. Dave's house is off of Moravian Road. That's a good area. It's a lot of good little neighborhoods within the city. It's just that, some just the violence in the bad neighborhoods is just getting a bad rap for the whole city. But there is tons of great neighborhoods in the city and a lot of Black communities too. In the city as well. It's a lot of awesome Black communities, especially in the 21215 area. There are a lot of cute little, nice areas in the 21215 area.
When I was driving down when I was driving here, I was coming down Sinclair, and I
Yeah,
saw
that's a
something
good
I
area.
did not see in so I had not seen in so long. Like
Kids outside.
no, it was a lady outside walking up her neighborhood with a trash
Cleaning.
bag,
Oh yeah.
cleaning the gutters. I have not seen that since I was younger when my grandmother and I used to stay in the city. And all the older ladies would be outside walking up and down the street, cleaning the gutters, sweeping the gutters, picking up all the trash, and then washing down the gutters. Taking like little soap buckets and washing down the gutters, and even like their steps, they would wash down there. You see them early in the morning scrubbing their little steps down. I've not seen that in a very long time. So that was pretty good because that goes back into what you said. People, I mean, there are people that still care about what their neighborhood looks like. Still, you know, want to make sure their neighborhood is not, you know, dirty looking, and you know, they just genuinely care about where they live at, and that was really like surprising. That threw me off. But yeah, that drive down North Avenue, I just could not take them there on house, and I'm sitting here like, why? I feel like we're getting like, I feel like we're getting like LA. They say LA
Chicago
has the highest rate of homeless.
Yeah, the homeless community here is definitely big. Like there are tons. If you go anywhere, you know, most of the time nowadays, I can just be riding down a random street and they may have like woods or something, and you will see a homeless camp there. Maybe one person or two people might be living there. Like I was saying, a couple weeks ago, I was on Boston Street, and right over there by where the old bus station is. But over there is a Royal Homes and like a BJ's and all that over there. It's a railroad track, and down the railroad track was where a homeless lady was living. Like it was like right beside like BJ's, in between BJ's and Royal Farms. She was living there because I think one of Faith was like, "TT, why she walking the railroad track?" I'm like, "She lives there." She like, "How?" I'm like, "She built her, a little homeless. She's homeless, and she built her a little camp right there beside the railroad tracks." Like it's like they're pushing them out, but the homelessness here is crazy. It's really ridiculous.
It is, and like Big David was saying, he was like, if I was homeless, all these days on boarded up houses, I'd be the
A lot of people are living in them. Yeah, a lot of people are. I believe that's what happened when the 3 firefighters who passed away on Stricker Street in that house fire. The house was vacant, but I believe that I believe it was probably homeless people in it, or they was probably in there getting high 9 times out of 10. But a lot of the homeless people live in these houses. Like they just found the city, somebody, the police just found a body in one of a vacant house that didn't have any signs of trauma. So I'm figuring it must have been somebody living there, probably trying to get out of the cold, or somebody just probably in there getting high. But a lot of people are using it for that.
I would, if I'm homeless, why they all boarded up? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. And they've been boarded up for years. Like it's been the same houses. I have left, came back, and 5 years later, 10 years later, 12 years later, it's the same exact houses that are boarded up. Yeah. Like, do something with it.
It's mostly people who are just really waiting on the money from the city for real to buy them out. A lot of people, that's what they're doing.
Absolutely. I thought the same thing when I was driving down here. I saw the auction sign or what I said, oh, I got to get that number going back home so I can tell people we need to get this auction.
Right.
Get one of these houses down here. Absolutely. That's what it is. But like my brother, Randy had got bought one of them houses. But he actually fixed it up. He was waiting on the city, of course, to buy it from him. But he actually fixed it up. Like he did tile and everything.
Oh, that was good. That was real good.
So that's how they end up. That's actually how he ended up selling his house for way more than what he bought it for. I think he bought the house for like $18,000 or $8,000, something like that. Like $18,000. What was it? $8,000. I think it was $8,000. He bought the house for $8,000. And when he flipped it, cleaned it up and everything. At the time they came back and bought it, the state offered him like $150,000.
Oh wow!
So that was
that's what they're doing. A lot of them are. A lot of people are buying these vacant houses, not doing anything with them, waiting on the city to come through and offer them money for it. That's what they do.
Well, like you said,
or some type of contractor to come through who's trying to buy up the neighborhood and knock it down.
That's what I heard say. Or like you said, sometimes it's not even worth fixing up because, like you said, a lot of times they just come in and knock it down anyway. They just want to clear that whole lot and the property out so they can knock it down and build something else. But there are other things that can be.
That there are a lot of apartment buildings that are popping up all across the city. That's another thing that I saw. A lot of people are knocking down these vacant houses and building apartment complexes. There's a new one on Hartford Road right before you get to the courthouse. They're building a new one right there. They knocked it down, and it was a bunch of vacant houses. They knocked them down, and now they're building apartment buildings.
I actually saw that. I saw it was a big abandoned apartment complex. I didn't know it was an apartment until I looked up. I didn't even know it was like a complex. It was like Ash something apartments or something like that. I don't know.
What is that?
Ash something like Ashbury or something apartments. It's right there on North Avenue before you get to the courthouse.
Oh, okay. I know some more. Oh, okay, yeah.
I didn't know they were apartments.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like a firehouse or something.
Yeah. They made that into apartments. It used to be an apartment building, but I think they it was like abandoned for a long time, and then somebody bought it. And then they recently just, I think, remodeled it like a few years ago. It hadn't been there. It hadn't been open that long.
Right.
I don't think no more than about 10 years.
But you can utilize these places for other things. You can utilize these places for, like, it can be so many things that these places can be utilized with little bit of money. The city really don't need to put that much money into it. Like, utilize it for another soup kitchen space, for a place for, homeless people. That not even for homeless people to stay, but, just to be able to come in out the cold for a while, to be able to come in out the heat for a while, and just like, what do they call them? They starting to go around the city, the buildings where they can come in when it's too hot outside.
Oh, the shelters, like the woman shelters and stuff like that. The cooling centers, they call it cooling centers in the summertime, and then they call it like the woman place or something.
Yeah, because it's a lot of nonprofits that are out here trying their best to help feed the homeless and just do things, give the homeless things and stuff like that. So it's like, let them utilize it. They out here putting in all this work because that's their passion. That's what they care about. Let them utilize it at no cost. Give them like, what I'm saying? Like give them like incentives and stuff like that, and let them utilize it. It's just ridiculous. It's just going away. But what's funny is like Cameron told me one day we was driving downtown, and right there off Craig Street, you gotta stop at every light. So we driving, and Cameron's like, Tommy, why do people walk up down the street like what's it called? Like fake dead. She was like, why do people walk up down the street, man? I said because they don't have a home. They're just looking for something to stay. So he was like, well, maybe they hungry. You want to get them some money? I'm like, not really.
No, we're not giving them a dime. I'm sorry.
But it made me feel so bad.
Because I be feeling bad for homeless people, but they get food stamps too.
That's true.
They get cash assistance. Like they get assistance. Some of them just would rather be transients, and they don't want to have a home. Some of them don't want to be, don't want a home. But most of them, I really don't give my money to them. I really don't.
Well,
like if I had food or something, I'll, give them food. But that's about it.
I don't feel like it should be controlled if they're going to spend their money. If it's $1 or $2, that's fine. I'll give it $20.
I'll give you change. I'll give you change. I'll give you change.
Whatever I got. If I got even like $5, if I got a $5 bill in there, I'll pass it out depending on what you like. I mean, don't have to like it just depends on how I feel. But anyway, so Cameron came up with the idea. He was like, Mommy, when I grow up, I'm gonna have a homeless hotel.
A homeless hotel. Y'all, it's cold in here. I'm sorry. It's freezing.
It is. That's
It's
why I got on my
always cold in
jacket.
this
So
room.
if y'all looking at me like, wow,
Did y'all see me with this?
Got a leather jacket on and it's hot outside. What is her issue?
It is cold in
Is
here.
she getting high? No, I'm not getting
My ex
high.
wouldn't
It's
allow
cold.
that shit. Oh, he wouldn't allow you to give homeless people money. Listen, I don't give homeless people money no more. Like I used to, but I don't do it. Not so much. Not so much right now. I don't really give them money. You know, sometimes I might be like, okay, I got a couple extra little quarters in here. I give them some quarters. But as far as coins, money, no, baby, I can't give you that. I'm $1 away from a paycheck away from being homeless myself. I'm gonna be out here with you next week. You know.
They will always give. We got it. If we're sitting at the corner, we got it. We just give it. I don't know why.
I be like this when they come to the.
I used to be like that. I be like, you know what? I used to be like that until I moved to North Carolina and came back.
You ain't see no homeless people there?
No. When I moved back, that's when my whole attitude about like things like that changed. So,
look at you.
I felt like, okay, if I got it, I'm sitting there, the light and they come to the window. Even the little squeegee kids.
I don't give them little niggas no money. I'm sorry. I don't give the little squeegee niggas no money. I'm telling you now.
As long as you don't touch my
I
window,
don't give them no
my
money.
window don't need to be clean, but as long as you don't touch my window, most of the time I just be like, no.
I don't give them squeegee niggas no coins.
If they
No.
little kids,
Girl, no.
if they little kids.
But you know who I will give money to? The little boys at the gas station who be asking, can they pump my gas? If I have extra, I'll give them money. I be giving it to them. My heart is too good. Yes, it is. I'll give the little kids at the gas station who pump their gas, I'll give them money. Because I recently just found out that, you know, that was how somebody who was near and dear to me got fed. You know, they are annoying. I found out that's how they got fed. You know, they didn't have any food, you know, the brother would go to the gas stations and pump gas and come back with money so they can eat. I was like, damn, that hurt my heart. So now I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure like I give the little boys at the gas. Now I don't see them that much anymore. I don't get them squeegee boys. The squeegee boys who are out here, them little niggas is trifling.
No, they not.
Yes, they are.
Some of them don't have the same thing.
Thank you. Not all of them.
If you got a Louis bag on and you out here squeegeeing, I don't care if it is.
I've never seen a squeegee.
I've seen a squeegee boy with a Louis bag.
That's different.
I have seen a squeegee
How
boy.
you know if he ain't stole the bag?
I don't give a damn what he did with it.
But
I said, baby, you got
though.
more than me. You got a Louis bag on.
He might have stolen the
I
bag.
can't afford that.
That might
I'm
be
sorry. I
his
don't
mother
support
bag.
it.
You never know.
You hit me
He just want to look. He just want to
on
look good.
a computer.
Sit, push it. I don't know.
I can't reach it.
Oh, you too much.
Shut up. The third one. Yep, right there.
Tell people to come on down.
That's what I was about to say.
Tell us squeegee boys.
No,
we're not inviting them turkey. No.
Tell the squeegee boys to come on
But
down.
listen, guys, today is our open house, our network event. We do this every single last Saturday of the month. So today from 11 to 2, we want you guys to come on down, bring your product. The bag is fake. I know it is. Listen, come on down. If you have any product, if you have any business cards, just come network, meet some people, build your clientele, build your brand. I don't know why this is keep muting. Am I muted? Why does it keep doing it? Right. I don't know. Can y'all hear me? Okay, I can hear me. Okay. But why the heck is it muted?
I don't know, but we can hear you.
Okay,
So
so
yeah, come on down. 1734 Maryland, 1734 Maryland Avenue. I don't know why.
17 what? 34. What the fuck did you just say?
Get away from me.
1734.
Yes, like murder.
What?
1734
1734
Maryland
Maryland Avenue. Come on down from 11 to 2 p.m., guys. We have some light refreshments. We're gonna bring on our first guest when she gets set up. She's here as well with her bead collection, and it's looking pretty good over there. If I do say so myself. She's looking like she's doing the darn thing over here. But 1734 Maryland Avenue, calling all entrepreneurs, all business owners. Last time we had a nice turnout. Last time it was lit in here. It was a lot of people. So we're looking for that same energy.
Afraid to come out.
Even if you don't have no product with you, just come out. Get on the show. Talk about your business. Meet some people. Just come on out. Even if you don't have to bring your product. Just come on down.
I feel like we give it.
Pearson right. I don't know. I went out last night.
Tell us about your.
Tell us about. No, I didn't. Huh?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I went out last night.
Yay! Where did you go?
To some bar in Middleburg.
Okay.
Captain D's. That's what it was called.
Captain D's. I think I heard of it before. Captain D's. How was it?
It was country music.
Oh, okay.
But it was karaoke.
Karaoke, country music.
Me and David went out.
Okay.
We got drunk. This man I think this man had 5, not shots, cups of Hennessy in an hour and a half.
Well, he must be stressed out.
Where is your cups going?
Lord,
he ain't finished that beer. He held on to that beer, but them cups of Hennessy, they was about that big. Them cups of Hennessy, he was taking them big. I don't know, but he was stressed out about life. Stressed out about life. Lord David just turned 14. Lord David on his heels.
I'm sure he is.
Lord David on his heels. He be like, what you say? He be trying. They be sitting in the house. He be trying.
Stressing that poor man out. He gonna have gray hairs.
He already got gray hair. That man had gray hair since last year. It's all up underneath here, his chin hair, everything. I'm older.
You're old, David. You're old.
And I'm older, and I don't have a gray hair yet. People talk about because you dye your hair. No, sir, I have not found a gray hair.
That could be true. That could very well be true. If you're dyeing your hair, then you don't know if you have grays.
Yes, I do.
How you know if you got gray hair, girl?
Because I can see my hair.
Girl, bye. I can honestly say I have one gray strand in the front of my head, and I found another one which was like not that long, but yeah, I don't plan on. I don't have gray hair.
I'm like what, 56? I think I'm like 56. She just now started getting gray hair.
Wow.
That's why I said I don't think we get gray hair. Like,
yeah, my family don't have gray hair. Nobody in my family has gray hair. Like,
she just started getting it like around
my uncles and everybody who's like in their 50s and 60s, they don't have gray hair. That's weird. Yeah, they don't have grays.
But I think that's what it is. I think David's side of the family, I think they grade faster than my side, because I noticed like his mother and my mother are the same age, and she kind of had like gray hair in her locks. But my mother, I did not see. Tell about a year ago when she started her locks.
Oh, your mom and your mother-in-law has locks. That's nice.
I did not.
Y'all got y'all lock journey together. I like it.
So, anyway, I went out last night. Let me just give you a word of advice. Do not go out with your neighbors. Do not go out with our neighbor. Because I got set up. This man waited till I was drunk. So our next door neighbor came to the bar. Our next door neighbor came to the bar. And
so I ain't know all three of your head. Oh, you should get Gemini too.
No, Jim's not getting locks.
Or you get, I mean, that's generations.
No. Khalid has locks.
Oh, look, Khalid has locks.
Little David.
How many generations is that?
Little David wants locks.
I want some
Kayla had locks.
Kayla had locks. She took her locks out. Ashley had locks. Oh, y'all whole family. Aw. Nice. I want some French fries. I've been wanting some French fries for like a week, y'all.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
So this man tricked me. This man waited till I got completely drunk and was like, kept on putting these fireball shots in front of me. Talking about, you ain't finished your drink. I'm thinking like, okay, maybe I didn't. So he kept saying me.
Was he trying to take a picture or something? I'm
Oh,
confused.
it's not next to a neighbor.
The neighbor. That's right.
Next to a neighbor.
Oh, yeah.
It's me, David, and he came up there with me to leave out.
Oh, what made y'all go to this country bar?
It's right up the street. It was just to get some drinks.
Oh, okay.
But they played the hand karaoke, and you pretty much get whatever you can just basically tell a DJ. Well, the thing is, it's usually mixed, but it was a party going on. I think her name was Rose or something like that. She was having a party.
Nice.
So that's why it was like more country music based on like country karaoke.
Nice.
But you can walk up to the DJ and actually tell him, because like I walked up to him, I was like, it's not that lit anymore. I said, I know one song that'll get everybody, no matter what color you are, will get you up out of your seat. I said, can you play Wobble?
Oh, wow. Yeah, everybody like the wobble.
That's why I said, can you play Wobble?
That, the electric slide, yeah, all that,
He
all
said,
that.
no problem. Boy, so I had to wait my turn because about 3 people waited before me. Boy, when he cut that wobble, everybody jumped up out of their seat. I said, oh, told you, David. He was like, yeah, I don't know why. I said, I told you. That's one song that can get everybody up out of their seat. Wow.
This girl is crazy. I'm confused. Come on down, y'all. 1734 Maryland Avenue. We waiting on the DJ.
But needless to say,
I don't know her name.
from all those daggone shots, I got a hangover today.
Shot.
So do not. So the advice that I have for y'all is do not trust thy neighbor.
I trust that neighbor. I don't know if she right.
This man kept on tricking me because he knew I was already drunk. And he would go slide these daggone shots in front of me and be like, you ain't finished your drink. And my dumb self, because I'm drunk, thinking, oh, maybe I didn't finish my drink. So I take another shot. Then he come back. Why you just letting that drink sit there? I'm not drunk that drink. Wait a minute.
You playing in my face, sir.
Do not.
I don't know why this building is so cold.
Do not trust thy neighbor. So do not. But anyways, what else we got going on? So what's the event? Oh, we haven't came up.
What date for what?
The date for the kids networking event.
No.
Okay.
So I think our next, not the one in May, because I want to have time to plan it. I want to be able to do a networking event for the children, like, you know, how we do now, open house for the kids. I want them to be able to come out, you know, have their product, sell their product or whatever they want to do. But I kind of want to do it outside because it's like it's getting warmer. Right. And I don't want to just always be confined into this space. You know, like sometimes we're home, sometimes we're here. I want to be able to go outside and like broadcast and do things. I'm sure that we can do that because it's just a simple. The only problem that we would probably have is the internet connection. You know, that would be the only thing, the only problem. But then there's the outside here, downstairs, you know, in the back. They have the patio, so we could probably do it there. And I feel like we should do a networking event for the kids because the kids are definitely entrepreneurs. We went to Sandra's event, which was the little boss day event where they had all the kids out there. Man, these kids were some business owners. Like they was doing it. Like it's the one girl with the vegan donuts for me. Them donuts was good.
And she had her little setup.
She had the vegan donuts. She had her mother and her sister working her stand because she had something to do that day. I was like, I know that's right. It was the little kids with the little girl who had the hats. I thought that was so cute because she was so shy. And she was like, you know, I like wearing hats and there aren't really no hats for girls. Yeah. It was the one little girl. What did she sell? Her name was Ava?
With the glasses.
Yeah, Ava. Oh, honey, smart as a whip. She was definitely business minded. My little girl, that girl was, I loved her too.
She was like, and my mother is my inspiration.
Yeah, she was like, and my mother is my inspiration. I was like, yes. It was also a couple kids there with waist beads, a couple kids there. One girl was selling her own soaps.
Yeah, that's
she had the soaps because she can't really use too many products out here now because of the chemicals in the soap.
So she decided to make her own soap.
She made her own soap.
In high school, decided to make her own soap.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Mm-hmm. That is awesome.
And then the little girl who do the keychains. I got this this keychain from her.
Oh yeah.
She made this. I got this from
I
her.
think
It was really nice.
she was-
She was 8 or 9. She was 9. The little girl who made this was 9 years old. I don't know if y'all can see it. Wait, the girl who made this, she was only 9. She had all kinds of keychains and stuff like that.
I think the youngest was
I think the youngest was Sandra's daughters. Sandra's daughters with their lemonades, and they lemonades was fire.
Yeah,
Them lemonades was good.
them and Gemma. No, it was one of her
And
daughters.
Gemma.
So my daughter and Sandra's daughter, what do they call it? Lollipops and lemonades.
Yeah.
Or lemonades and lollipops. Yeah, so they were the youngest because my daughter is 5, and she has, Gabriella Udi's collection.
She has her
With the
bracelets.
jewelry and the lip gloss.
Yeah.
Her lip gloss be popping. She do have some more stuff coming up. We get ready to get her website up, Gabriella Udi's collection. We get ready to put her website up, me and her father, where she will also be having her own kids sunglass line.
Oh, nice.
She'll
Nice.
have her own brand sunglass line. I'm gonna add a couple more pieces to it. With her, I like to let her go with me to pick out what she wants.
Mm-hmm.
I try to keep everything because you know how some parents, they're like, oh, my child is the entrepreneur, but they like the back end of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I want this to be her own business and to be incorporated as her own business. So when even like, for instance, when she go get her beads, to make her bracelets, I either take her in the store with me because she likes certain colors. I take her in the store with me. Or if I'm shopping online and get her like her materials for her bracelets and stuff, I always check with her to make sure, Jimmy, you like this color? Jimmy, you like this? You like this? And so I'm always looking at stuff that she likes as a child, her age.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna gear towards. I want her to strictly gear towards other kids. So we're looking at maybe some bags, little pocket bags too, little purses, little pocket purses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we're looking at those as well. But yeah, she will be having a sunglass line. Should be up within the next 2 weeks. The website should be up in the next 2 weeks. So I'll let you guys know if you have little girls, you can find her right
I told you to
now.
start doing something for little boys too.
I cannot think of anything to do for little boys.
Little boys wear bracelets, but not like you don't gotta,
Yeah,
like
charms and stuff.
you don't gotta
So
put
I
charms on
actually
it.
thought about that.
Or you could do like little necklaces with like you did with the girls, or do it with the boys. Do it with the boy charms. You know how you did the
I know
necklace with the
what
piece
you're
on it. I think they will wear that. Yeah.
All right, I might get a few pieces. I might
Try
get a few
see how it
pieces
work
and
out.
See how it works.
Yeah.
But definitely until her website gets up, you guys can find her jewelry at Gabriella_Elise_collection on IG.
Yeah.
Definitely. But
I was trying to see if I had some cards from the kids event that I went to.
started giving out alcohol.
Oh, right, because most of them didn't have any cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
But those kids was really awesome. They were so awesome and so dedicated. A lot
of them kids had a lot of like stuff. Like,
right.
yeah, a lot of them kids had. I think these are old comments that he's just putting up.
Yeah, so some of them kids, I think, said they've been in business for like 3 years.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. A lot of them were in business for a long time.
Oh, and then the one little girl, Miss Montgomery County.
Oh yeah, she had a book.
She had a book.
I saw her in a fashion show. She was in a fashion show. She did a really good job.
I'm sorry, y'all. This thing was a couple weeks ago,
So we're gonna try to do the open house for the kids in the next couple of months. We're gonna try to do something outside for them. I want to do something really nice for them, and I also want to do something nice for the listeners too. This month was our 6-month anniversary. Nobody shouted us out, but it's okay. So yeah, So this month is our 6-month anniversary. So for our first anniversary, we want to try to do something really nice, something really big. Probably invite, most of our guests out, and, just try to make it something really nice for us.
Right.
We're definitely gonna be doing this every month. So if you missed this one, there's one coming up next month. If you can't make it today, you can come to the one next month, or you can just email us or DM us at I.Am.She Podcast. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook at I.Am.She Podcast, and just hit us up and let us know, like, hey, I couldn't make it, but I do have this XYZ product, or, I'll bring awareness to XYZ. Also, we're looking for sponsors. If you want to become a sponsor, if you want to get an advertisement on the show, hit us up. Email us, podcastimshe@gmail.com. We are definitely taking sponsors, and we are definitely taking advertisements. You can do your infomercial, whatever you have. If you have just a flyer and you want to get your name out there, you could definitely do it here, right here on I.Am.She Podcast. And it's free. Who told you that?
Oh, no. I thought
that girl said she is free.
That's not free.
What's free? No, the network event is free. Yes, that's free. But them sponsorships and them advertisements, they not free. She said it's free. What's free? Nate, come get her. Kick her off the show. She tripping. Talking about it's free. But if you guys have anything, any awareness you want to bring to the forefront, if you are a praise dancer and you want to get your name out there, if you host prayer services, if you do sick and shut-in announcements, whatever it may be, come right here to I.Am.She Podcast. As long as you ain't selling any type of drugs, we are fine. Now, you can do edibles. If you sell edibles, that's the company. But if you are out here selling crack and heroin and all that, we don't support that. But we definitely do. We do sponsorships. We do advertisements. We do everything. So, like I said,
you
whatever.
Are a corner water bottle salesperson. That is your business. Come out.
If you sell waters on the corner, if you walk up and down Martin Luther King all day and sell waters or sodas and juices, that's your business. Come on. You mow lawns and you cut grass in a cute little shape. That's your business. You waxing. You an esthetician. That's a business. Whatever you do. Whatever it is you may do. You do brows. You do tinting. You do lashes. You do wigs. You
do makeup. Hit me
you
up.
Pluck bird feathers and make them into pillows. That's a business. Whatever you do, girl.
Hit up I.Am.She if you're a makeup artist. I need somebody to do my makeup for the show.
Okay. Makeup artist. We looking for somebody to She said, have y'all seen BGE yet? Baltimore gas and No. Baltimore gas and edibles, that's a thing. BGE, it's on IG. I'm gonna have to look that up when I get on break. When we go on break, I'm gonna look that up. BGE. I will look that up. Baltimore gas and edibles. Listen, Sarah, would you like to advertise your business on our podcast? Because we will take it. If you make mixed drinks, holla at me. Holla at me, because I'm outside this summer and I need all the drink pouches. And I might invest in your business because I got some drink pouches that you may could use. One hand washes the other. One hand washes the other.
Yeah.
You wash my back, I'm gonna wash yours. I got something for you. You make mixed drinks and they the truth. Holla at me. I'm outside this summer, so I got you. Yeah. But whatever it is you may sell, you do nails, sis, bro. And I'm seeing a lot of men doing hair, and I'm not talking about gay men either. I'm seeing straight black men doing hair, and they be doing it. Like, they be doing it. I seen this one man on Instagram. He was doing hair. I'm like, yo, he do some fire ass hair. He do some hair. He can do some hair.
Everybody gotta get in your bag. That's
whatever you do.
These folks getting up in their bag. They don't care what the look is.
Yes.
Because they money is sitting right in their account.
Yeah, their money is sitting right there. So whatever it is you may do, if you're looking for anything, just come right here. We can help you. If not, we will point you in the right direction. Whatever it may be.
I was able to pull up the companies for the little kids. So we had the little girl that made her own soaps for her skin, was called Simply B. The little girl that made the keychain that BlackRoses showed you, her name was Sparkling Brown Girl. If you're looking for those type of keychains, BlackRoses.
Sparkling Brown Girl.
Yeah. The little girl that did
the vegan donuts. Her name is Lemontopia. I do remember
Lemontopia. The little girl who did the sunglasses, she had customized sunglasses. It's Vibes by Ava. The little girl that did her own hats, she did her own fitted hats for little girls. So if you like, I think she said she like a tomboy. So if you have any, little girls that's tomboy,
that's tomboyish.
They want something comfortable that's geared towards them. You can hit her up. Hers is called You Rock. Then they have AKC Shop. Let me tell you about AKC Shop. Let's talk about AKC Shop. They have all types of old school candies that you do not find. Because let me tell you, when we was up at this pop-up, my kids have been trying to find that same candy since we left there. They had the little deodorant looking roll things, the little sour things, but it's like a deodorant roll.
Oh yeah.
They had the little squeeze jelly stuff, the sour stuff.
They had all the snacks.
They had a corner store.
They had all the snacks.
They had, when I say a corner store, y'all know what a corner store is. You go to the corner store.
They had seeds. They had it all. They had nachos.
You go to the corner store, you might find hair. You might find, they ain't have hair, but I'm just saying, you know how corner store, you go to the corner store, get a little bit of everything. They got socks, they got t-shirts, stuff like that. So these kids had snacks, they had hot nachos they were selling. They were selling bracelets, cute little bangle bracelets, and the little girl had her whole set where you could customize your bracelets. If you wanted certain things or you didn't see anything that you liked, you could customize them, and she would do it right there while you stand there. You could pick out, your little whatever you want.
Oh, what's the girl that was selling the puddings? It was a girl selling puddings. She was selling. Her cousin was selling. Her cousin was selling slime. She do, and she sell her slime online.
Tourist Trap.
That's her name. Tourist Trap. She was selling, the dessert jars.
Oh no.
Tourist Trap was the dessert jar.
Top desserts. That was the dessert jars.
Top desserts. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Top desserts was the dessert girl. Tourist Trap.
I think she was selling the waist beads.
Yeah, you're right.
She was selling the waist beads.
Maddie Fun Slimes. That's the
cousin that was selling the slime.
And then the little girl that was selling the designer bags.
Oh yeah, and there was one girl selling like the bedazzled Crocs. Yeah. She had those. She had the furry slippers. She had it all.
Free accessories. That was her company. And then Kinley Avenue. Kinley Avenue
is cute for little girls. She had the little the Easter socks when you were younger and they had like the ruffles on them. She had those. I think they were so cute.
And then Sandra's daughters, Yassine and Miriam, Lollipop and Lemonade Stand.
Yassine.
That was called. Oh, and then the little boy with his mother.
He had the
Buzzy Bee's shop. This boy was excited about everything he was selling. You know what was funny though? Because after we stopped doing the interview, I was still recording him because he was still talking, trying to show me everything. And he said, what's my favorite out of everything he sells? You would never believe what he said his favorite thing to sell was out of everything him and his mother sold.
I think it was the, what was it? It was the
nose ring.
The nose rings.
The little nose rings.
They had nose rings. They had all kinds of things. They had waist beads too. I think I got some waist beads from them. I'm gonna have to hit them up because I love their waist beads. I had these waist beads for during their month and they have not popped. And then I like the way they contrast with your stomach. They don't get too small and they can't get too big. But we're going to go on a little break, guys, and we'll be back with our first guest when we come back. We're going to take a short break. Please tune in after we come back. And remember, we're here, 1734 Maryland Avenue. Come on down. We are doing our open house event from 11 to 2. We'll take a short break and see you guys back in a few minutes.
confession. I didn't even know I was pregnant until I felt that baby suck the life out of me. I couldn't breathe. That's how I know what was in me was a mass of mistakes. A lustful night in the backseat of his car, staring at a broken lamppost. My body gyrating to them heaving pleasures between my thighs. I was 17 years old. 17 years old, hanging clothes out on the line. Blood dripping down my legs. I thought I was peeing on myself, except it was black. My stomach started cramping. I leaned against the house and the orange trees and cherry bushes hid me from the neighbors. That baby fell out right from between my legs and fell on that ground. I just picked it up. It fit right in my hand. Looked like it was a boy. A black cloud of mistakes in my hand. I couldn't tell Gray Boy what we did got me with child. It was my first time too. I dug a hole and I buried my baby outside underneath the clothesline. And I marked it with a rock. I ain't never tell a soul that story before. Not until my grandbaby Gingel come along. She know all about my darkness. All about my skeletons. See, you got to introduce your skeletons to one another. Be friends with them. That's what's going to keep them from haunting you.
Like right here. I'm big, got no eating on camera. We probably be ready.
Is it facing you?
Welcome back, guys. Sorry for being extremely ghetto and eating on camera. I didn't know we were back. We are here with our first guest, and she's going to talk to us about her pop-up shop today that she's giving right here at 1734 Maryland Avenue. And go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Dion Davidson. I'm the founder of Leavy Speaking Kids jewelry making program, and also the founder of Leavy Speaking Jewelry. So I guess I need to tell a little bit more about what I did. So I started making jewelry back in 2004.
Okay.
Long time ago, many years ago. But I didn't start making jewelry as a business. My mom had a brain aneurysm, and she had multiple surgeries and was in a hospital for months. And the doctors told us when she was leaving rehab that we needed to help her with additional therapy when she gets home. And I was like, I don't know what to do.
Right.
I'm not a physical therapist, you know.
That ain't my job description.
You know, after coming through all that, now you want me to do work, you know.
Right.
But luckily for me, I was teaching first grade at the time.
Oh.
So I'm pretty creative by nature, and you know, I always thought if anybody could pull through with something like that, it would be me, simply because of the nature of my work on a daily basis. So I went to Walmart and I was just, you know, perusing the craft section just to see what they had that I could possibly do. And I'm looking through all these jewelry making books, and I'm like, okay, I don't know how to do this, but I'm gonna try. But what I'm not gonna do is buy a book for $30.
Right. And not do nothing with it. I'll get you on that part.
So I'm like, I'm gonna look through these books and I'm gonna buy some materials and go home and practice. And that's what I did. And the first few pieces that I made, child, fell apart. No. I didn't know. I was using the wrong wire because I thought you could just use any wire. I didn't know. I had no clue. And so I just kept practicing and getting better to where I felt comfortable, you know, taking it to my mom and trying to help her as therapy. And so that's what I did. After a few months, you could see that her coordination was bad.
Yeah.
Her hands weren't as shaky.
Oh, wow.
Like, she was even making up her own patterns.
Nice.
Stringing beads together. So I was like, oh, this is working. And a year later, she was like, oh, I wore my earrings and such said they like them and they want me to make them up there. So she was like fully recovered. Cognitive, fine motor skills, everything.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So that's how I was.
Shout out to you, mama.
Something tragic actually became something positive. And I just started making jewelry, giving it to friends, and you know.
Wait a minute, not making it and giving it away. Not with that $30 book.
I didn't buy the book. You
didn't buy it. Oh, I thought you bought. Okay, I thought you bought it. Like, I'm not gonna let it go.
Flip through the book.
I'm gonna go in there and take pictures of it every week till I got the whole book in my phone.
You know, back then in 04,
they was trifling. You had a sidekick or a little flip phone or the Nokia. Or the Nokias. Them things was big as a block. Why was them phones so big?
The battery alone was like 5 pounds.
And why did it last forever? The battery never died.
Never. If your battery died, you were trifling.
You were trifling, yeah. You can have that phone charged for 2 weeks. That phone would never die.
You could put it in your purse. It was so heavy. You could put it in your pocket. So no, we weren't taking pictures with those things back then.
Okay.
But I just kept making jewelry because it was fun. And then I went to another school. I was transferred from Tench Tillman, where I was teaching at the time, to Graceland Park, O'Donnell Heights Elementary.
Oh, okay. I was like, where Graceland Park is?
Child, somebody done told the person that was in charge of gifted and talented
that she was gifted and talented.
I was like, what
she's gifted and talented. We need her.
And
she an art teacher. No, she not.
I was teaching second grade. I was like, I'm not doing this. Next thing you know, they had a school-wide program that started at the end of the day. So like the last hour and a half.
Yeah.
Kids got to go to clubs, and I had a jewelry
Nice.
making club. I was like, how this happened? I was just at home just helping my mom. Like, and,
Now you're in school teaching kids how to do beads. Y'all put these orders in for me. Hurry up.
and the word got out, and we had so many kids. I felt bad turning kids away.
Oh
Because
no.
you had a capacity of, I think it was 20 at the time. How many kids?
Oh.
And so, after the first 2 sessions, kids like, oh, I want to come. Such and such told me what y'all doing. I'm like, I can't take anymore. You got to stick with whatever club you chose. And it was heartbreaking, but we had to, because of space.
Now, did you have to buy the supplies yourself?
Oh, no, honey.
Oh, okay.
Not on the teacher's side.
Not on the teacher's side.
No.
And listen, I know.
No, man.
Yeah, okay.
The school doing that.
Nice. Good school. Good school.
Yeah, so they
Well, it's
had
called
the
Pearson,
budget.
so I'm assuming they had the money.
Well, this was back in 2005.
This was before they was robbing kids of the money and stuff. Yeah, I get it.
I'm not going there with you. I won't get caught up in no mess.
This is before the scandals and the robbing of the children. Okay, yeah.
This one they could budget and have fun programs like that, and so the kids made so much stuff, and it was like leading up to Christmas.
Oh.
And I just came up with the idea to have a community sale day where parents could come, so the kids had all their stuff displayed on a table in the cafeteria, and we had like a preview day, where the kids could come and see what it is and how much it costs, and then we actually had sale day, and teachers were coming to buy from that group, kids were coming, you had everybody on staff, community, parents in the community were coming and buying, and next thing you know, we sold out, and the money went back to the school's petty cash to do more things for the kids.
Yeah.
Because the money came from the school anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's really good. But I don't have any money to start. Yeah, I don't have no money
Made
to start a
$1,600 for
club.
these people. I need my own petty cash.
Why more like $5?
Not 15.
They
They look $500, but I could have kept that myself.
the kids were selling stuff for like $5 and $7.
Oh, okay, good.
They were like, oh, it's not worth $20. I'm like,
My world.
like, all right, you
Stick
take
a 20 on that side, and I'm gonna keep the 15, and you take the 5. The school take the 5, I keep the 15.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, that's pretty much how I want to say I was initiated into the process of having an actual program. And once I stopped teaching in 2008, I wasn't really making jewelry as much. I was doing like after school programs, popping in here and there, and then I started working with the Boys and Girls Club at Park Heights.
Oh.
And I was volunteering.
Uh-huh.
And so, again, like once word got out to the other kids, they were like, oh, I know I'm not signed up for jewelry, but can I come?
Can I come? I just want to be a part.
And so that's what kept happening. And we ended up, teaching a good 25 kids how to make jewelry there. One young lady, she made a pair of earrings, and she entered it into a 4-H contest, 4-H club contest, and won.
What's the 4-H club?
So the 4-H club is like another after-school type program.
Oh, okay.
For kids.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't know where she saw the advertisement for
And
it.
she decided to do that on her own.
On her own.
All right,
The
Miss
earrings
Ma'am.
that she made in class, she's like, oh, she entered it and she won. She came and she was like, look, I won. I was like,
You
oh.
want what?
I
And
know.
stealing my stuff and putting it out there, and she was like, no.
I'm like, that's awesome. I didn't even know. So, we have a track record of success over the years.
That is
but
awesome.
a lot of people, thank you. A lot of people still didn't know who we were. And
Yeah.
we didn't really have the name Deeply Speaking. I was just the lady making.
The lady making jewelry
Yeah.
and teaching the kids how to profit.
Right.
Yeah. That's nice. The nice lady that taught us how to make these earrings. Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah. And it wasn't until 2018. We've been applying for grants from 2011. Writing proposals, trying to get funding to actually start a program. I just kept getting no.
Really?
Sometimes we wouldn't even get a response to some of the places we were actually applying for.
Really? Now you was gonna open like a community thing, like for the kids in the community to come learn how to do it, or
yeah. So
okay.
it would have been like not
It would have been
necessarily
something
after school, not necessarily after school because I wanted to do Saturdays as well.
Oh, okay.
So it would be a community-based program
Yeah.
for kids, and it wasn't like a specific location in
Yeah.
Baltimore. So all kids who wanted to do it. And so it didn't work out. But in 2018, the Baltimore Children and Youth Fund advertised the call for proposal.
Yeah.
And 4 people kept, telling me, you need to apply. I think you're going to get this one. And I'm like, no. I'm not going to get no. My feelings were hurt. All these no's.
All these no's.
And the application was due 11:59, and like 3 minutes before the portal closed to apply, I submitted my proposal.
Wow.
That's how I was just like, I'm
maybe
not
that was
doing
the key. Be the last one, so I can be the first application they pull.
I don't know what that's it, but when I tell
It
you,
worked out.
when I got that yes, I was like, wow. So we applied for $18,000 in funds to be able to do the program like over the span of the year, but we would do 7 weeks, take a break, recruiting kids 7 weeks.
Oh, okay.
But what happened is I wasn't clear enough in my proposal, so they thought I was asking for $18,000 to do jewelry with kids, and they split it in half and only gave me 9. That's okay.
That's okay.
I was born and raised in Jamaica. We know how to make
it work.
Something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I actually went through and we used the funds. Oh.
So while we're talking with her, we're gonna show some of her artwork, some of her jewelry. So if you guys would like to purchase, come on down 1734 Maryland Avenue. As you can see, this is all made by her. That's nice. I like that.
So
necklace.
in that shop, we have some wire earrings and also some beaded necklaces.
Oh, those wire earrings are cute. Look at those blue ones.
And we teach kids how to do exactly that as well.
Nice.
And then you have some hand painted earrings, camouflage pattern, different patterns.
Oh, look at those. Those are nice.
So that's what we actually
And you teach
did.
the kids how to do that?
I teach kids how to do that.
Wow.
And by the time we got the funding from the Baltimore Children and Youth Fund,
Mm-hmm.
it was actually pandemic.
Yeah.
So we got the funds in 2020, and I ended up switching from an in-person program to virtual.
And how did that go?
When I tell you those kids are rock stars, they rock
Really?
out the pieces that they made.
So how did you get the materials to them?
So the money came from the grant. We bought the materials. I had to split everything up in little kits and deliver it to the parents.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, and then they would log on to Zoom on a particular day to do the classes.
Nice. So are you going to reapply for this grant now that you know the
Oh, let me
basics
give you a
of
little
it?
something. Oh, I ain't done yet.
Break it down. She got it going.
Because I think God was saying it wasn't my time yet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So for 7 years, I kept applying.
Mm-hmm.
And after 7 years, I got it.
You have to use a mouse.
So I actually applied for another grant, which was with the mayor's office.
Mm-hmm.
And last year, and I got that. That one was for $2,000.
Okay.
So I was like, all right,
I can work with this.
I can work with this,
Yeah.
right? I asked for $10,000 and I got 2. I said, okay, I will make it work
Make
once
it work.
again, right?
Mhm.
And so at the end of last year, I was told that there's a summer collaborative grant. And I was like, well, let me do my budget and actually apply. And this time I said, I want to hire an assistant to help me teach and an admin assistant.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also the director, so I want to make sure I get paid for the work that I'm doing.
Absolutely.
We applied with a $26,000 budget and they approved it. So this summer we will have our first summer program.
Awesome.
And I get to hire a staff to help me run the program. When people hear hear 26,000, they think, oh, she's getting a lot of money.
Yeah, it's not.
My
You gotta split
salary,
it up.
my
with the people.
salary is like 1/3 of that. I'm not even, and you got to think it's over time. So
Yeah.
hiring people to help, which is actually stimulating the economy because people get a job. I never thought I would be in this position. And again, simply from something tragic.
It turned into
And
trial.
now we're about to have a whole summer.
Yeah.
program.
Okay. So how are you gonna recruit the kids?
So we partnered with Reach High School.
Oh, I know where that is. Oh, I know. Yeah.
So we're gonna work with the kids that are there. And
Okay.
what we've done also, because we know it's high school, we want to have incentives for
Yeah.
the kids to come
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
And I actually wrote this in the grant proposal where they can manage the TikTok. So each child will have an opportunity to manage TikTok, and they would get a little stipend.
Nice.
Snack money.
Yeah, a little snack money. You get a little $15 to $20.
Yeah,
Get you a little sub and some chicken boxes.
Yeah, exactly. I remember when I was that age, I used to stop at the store and get me a nice chicken box with a half
Me
an
too.
hour.
Oh my goodness. Give me a nice little sub.
I don't eat chicken no more, but
You don't eat chicken. Wait, you vegan?
no.
Pescatarian.
Pescatarian.
Oh, okay. I'll take pescatarian.
Yeah, I gave up.
I mean, I like my vegan people, but come on, y'all be doing too much.
Yeah,
How you vegan but want some fried chicken? Come on.
Yeah,
You
I hate to
vegan.
do it
Stop
for,
naming your food after
for health reasons.
Yeah, that's
giving
my
up
next.
a lot of meat.
I need to. God knows I need to.
And now it's like time to give up fish. So I'm like,
Why?
Well, mercury.
Oh, okay.
consuming
Too much of it.
mercury.
Yeah.
Eating fish like 5-6 times a week.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah, that's a bit much. Okay.
But
All
yeah,
right.
this is
So you're gonna try to go vegan and slowly work your way to vegan.
it's a slow process. I'm telling you that. It's
Yeah.
been like 4 years in the making, and I'm still stuck.
I'm still stuck on the salad phase. I'm sorry.
Like,
Hadn't made it to the oyster fried chicken yet. Hadn't made it.
I don't even want another salad. Like, I'm trying to
stuck.
make it fun, but
It's like I be trying. Like I'll stop doing red meats, and then I'm like, dang, I'm on a burger. Like yesterday, I was like, okay, I've been eating chicken, and I fried me some chicken. I like some fried chicken, and then it was like, okay, I'll stop eating red meat for like a month, and I'd be like, I want a burger. Yesterday, I wanted a burger, and I got a burger.
and
I got
that's
a burger.
the thing. Like when you force yourself to not eat something, it just makes the craving all the more.
How about turkey? Can you eat turkey?
I can, but I haven't had turkey since Thanksgiving 2018.
Yeah, I'm not a turkey fan.
Yeah, I was basically trying to go the route where I would incorporate more veggies, and instead I incorporate more carbs and more sugar
Okay.
to replace the meat
Yeah.
that I wasn't eating. So especially during the pandemic, I was
That
baking.
pandemic threw us off.
I was baking like I was.
Okay, Betty Crocker. Bacon. I don't even bake, but I made this bomb chocolate cake, y'all. I should have some.
I was calling my mom like, I made banana nut muffin. She was like, "Oh, what?" I said, "Girl, I got some sliced almonds, and I mixed them
with the work.
with the old bananas. When the bananas start to look a little funny,
Yeah.
kindly mash them up and hook it up." She was like, "Oh, bring me some." So she wasn't letting nobody in her house then. So we would literally meet at the front door and swap food.
Yeah.
So I would give her the muffins, and she would say, "Ooh, girl, I made you some salmon." I'm like, "Yes." So I'm like, dessert for actual meal. So yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, my mom is completely recovered.
Yes, Mom. Yes, Mom. Completely recovered.
From time
So
to time.
So I don't understand with brain aneurysm. She could have passed away from it.
Oh yeah, it was horrible. So a brain aneurysm is actually like a blood vessel in your brain just bursting like a balloon.
Okay.
And bleeding all over the place.
Oh,
so
wow.
what they had to do was go in and they used like a clamp to stop the bleeding. And because her body wasn't regulating the fluids like it should in her brain, it would literally back up and cause swelling.
Wow.
So they had to go back in and after the original surgery and put shunt, which is the thing, like the line, and it comes down in her neck and leads down into her belly, and that's what was regulating the food. Oh yeah, they cut her 3 times from one side to the other.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So sorry, it's like a shock for most people, but because I've watched the process, it's like God is amazing.
He is definitely amazing.
She didn't even know who I was.
Really?
And I'm her only daughter.
Wow.
And the youngest.
She couldn't remember.
She kept saying, "What did you do, my little fat dumpling?"
I'm right here. You don't see me. I'm like, you don't see me. I'm here.
She kept asking me for me, and I'm like, first of all,
I can't go get her. I'll go get her. I'll be right back. I would have changed clothes and came back.
Girl, I didn't know she used to call me little fat dumpling. So that was my name.
that's the name. That's my name in your phone. Oh, okay. Thought it was daughter. It's little fat dumpling.
So fatty.
Mom, how could you?
So apparently that was my little name that I didn't know
you had.
That was her little name for me when I was a kid, and I'm sitting there looking
When
at
she
her
came back
like,
in her right mind, I was like, so about this little fat dumpling.
I did.
What'd she say?
I was like, you got another kid, and I don't know about. And she looked at me like, girl, you tripping. I was like, no, you were tripping.
I don't remember that, girl. That was so long ago.
That was like 3-4 months later. She was like, I didn't say that.
No, I would never.
I was like, ma'am. Unless you had another child that died and it was a little girl, we need to talk. So,
how dare you?
I'm a little fat dumpling. I got offended.
I went back. Who the hell she talking to?
I was like, no, but I mean, we joke about it now because from 2004 to now. That's a long time.
That is a blessing.
Yeah.
I'm so happy she has recovered. That is an amazing story.
Yeah.
Okay, so be on the lookout, guys, for Beadly Speaking. Do you have Instagram or Facebook?
Yeah. So we're on Instagram as Beadly Speaking.
Okay.
And it's BEADLY, no LEY, LY, speaking. Like the actual word speaking.
Like spell speaking, how you spell speaking. EING, not IN. ING, not speaking. Speaking.
And we're also on Twitter as Beadly Speaking, and on Facebook, Beadly Speaking Jewelry.
Okay, nice.
And we have a website as well.
Oh, that's what I was about to ask you right
there. Some of our jewelry. I'm still trying to upload everything because as I make stuff,
Did you make those in your ear?
Yeah, so
those are cute.
It's like a little face. Made of wire. A young lady reached out to me and sent me a picture. I was like, "Can you make these?" And I don't know. I never made anything like that. So I ended up making 2 pairs while I was practicing, and I was like, "Do you like these?" And she bought them, and I just kept the second pair.
Nice. They are nice. They are really nice. Really nice. Do you sell waist beads?
I used to. But what I happened was trying to see those small beads.
Oh yeah.
I'm a whole 43 now. My vision didn't change. I got these bifocal glasses and I'm still struggling. People telling me just get a magnifying glass.
Some people had that little spinner, the bead spinner. I seen that on TikTok. Or they just pour the beads in there and then they be like this. I'm like, how do you know what you're doing? Like they just be doing it.
Me being so creative, like I like to actually be hands-on with my materials, and my fingertips not like they used to. So I can't even. Sometimes I'm reaching and I'm not picking anything up.
Right.
So that would be a good thing for me to use. But in terms of seeing those small beads and trying to figure out a pattern like I normally do, I normally have some type of pattern when I'm designing.
I always wonder how people do that. Do they just decide to put them all together? Because me, I just throw them in there. Look, you got some colors.
Sometimes
you asked for.
Sometimes you could just do an assortment of colors and just string. But then there are other times when you want a specific pattern, so when you lay it out, it has.
People be like, "Oh, this is nice. I got this." Okay,
like I want 6 red, and then I want 2 blues, and then I want 3 whites, and then I want 10 reds.
Okay. Yeah, that's you seem a bit tedious. I bet I lost my mind. Yeah, I quit.
You
On
see
the first damn, I quit.
Yeah, so I don't really do those anymore. But ironically, I will use the small beads in my design for bracelets and necklaces if it's like to make space. So we call those spacer beads.
Oh, okay.
So to like space it out and break up the design,
Right.
I'll use those, but it won't be a lot. But the string, 36 inches. Or
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I ain't got time. Yeah, I get it.
I'll leave that to other people. I refer people to the people that make those. I'm like,
Okay. Well, thank you for coming on. Like I said, guys, come down to 1734 Maryland Avenue. If you're interested and want to see some of her production, some of her artwork here, you can come on down and purchase it. 1734 Maryland Avenue. And don't forget, it is Beatly Speaking. Okay? Beatly Speaking. Don't be coming up here talking about, we're the bead lady. That ain't her name.
you know, people be calling
The bead lady. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. We got to do better as a people. We got to do better.
But thank you so much for having
No
me, and I look forward to seeing you guys. Come on down. Like she said, we're here, and we have a variety of jewelry, something for everybody.
Something for everybody. I like it. All right. Thank you for coming on, and congratulations. And I'm wishing your mom well. She sounds like she's doing an amazing job. Oh, no problem. Good luck on your program this summer.
Yes,
I can't wait to see that. That's what I'm interested in.
We're going to have it everywhere.
Everywhere. Okay,
Everywhere.
yeah.
So it's going to be online where you can see the kids' production.
Oh, nice. You're going to put it on your page?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That's good. That is good.
So, yeah, see y'all.
1734, guys, Maryland Avenue. Come on down. We are here. Are you coming back? KD was not on her job, guys. She was just out here doing anything. She don't do her job.
Listen, y'all,
You're welcome.
I was consulting about some things, looking over some areas for the networking event for each turn.
1734 Maryland Avenue, guys. Come on by.
We are here. We
Waiting on y'all to come on.
bring your products. Let me see what you got.
Wow. Light refreshments. Don't be coming in here looking to get full. No, we're not taking no food home to your children.
Well, you can, because I'm not taking it, but absolutely.
I had got to pee.
Y'all. So, I was looking. Oh, that's what I did. I was looking on the Google thing on Google when we took a break. Yeah, on Google. They said, remember we were just talking about the incentives to Baltimore City?
Yeah.
So I just went across it and it said that Mayor Brandon, I'm sorry, I don't even say whatever his name
Brandon
is.
Scott?
Yes. I don't even
That's his name.
I don't even say whatever. I've been stopped out these days on
She said Mayor, whatever his name is.
Yeah. So it says he is doubling the incentive for first home buyers in Baltimore City to 10,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. We were just talking about it, and then it just popped up on my Google. Yeah, I don't follow these ways no more. I don't trust none of these politicians. Corrupt.
Oh, wow. Not corrupt.
The Department of Education wants you to wait 35 days and 2 years to get your transcript. My transcript is right there. So you can come up here, fill out the paperwork, then you still got to go home and wait for me to mail it 5 to 7 business days. This is not a bank. Give me my transcript, print it out, and hand it to me. I should not have to go do all this work to get a transcript. And furthermore, I should not have to be getting a transcript when I had graduated school more than 18 years ago. I'm not going to be honest because you can never know my age, but 18 years ago. Give me my transcript. First, for the Department of Education.
I don't got nothing to do with it. I know I work at the Department of Education. I don't got nothing to do with it.
And they want you to dedicate your little, give your little $5 to them too.
And also, guys, May 14th, we will be at Handle Your Business Tag and Title Grand Opening. We're going to post that flyer on the page as well. There's a grand opening event May 4th from 3 to 6. I.Am.She will be doing the coverage and doing some interviews also with some business owners. That is also going to be a vision board and networking event as well. So come on down. The address is going to be 1329 West Baltimore Street. I'll be sure that we add that flyer to our page starting tomorrow. So we'll just do weekly updates on that. The grand opening for Handle Your Business Tag and Title, May 14th from 3 to 6, guys. So come on down to that as well. There will be other vendors there, and also an opportunity to meet I.Am.She as well. So come on down. It's going to be 1329 West Baltimore Street. So, and there I'll be sure to post that flyer so you guys can have more information on that. Or if you need your tag and title, come on down. Also, we are we covered the Poets for Dinner. It was amazing to see all of the talent that Baltimore City has to offer. It was really like a wow for me. Like, these people are deep, honey. Like, they had some things to say. It was poets, it was singers. Some people were singing, some people was rapping. It was no, I didn't. No, we was actually the last one called. So remember they was talking about you could be the first or the last. We were the last one. It was fine though because listen, we closed it out with a bang, and it was really, really nice. Like, the food was amazing, the atmosphere, the space was also amazing. I'm definitely looking to give an event there. It was on off of like Raven. What they had to eat? They had crab balls. They had macaroni and cheese. They had grilled chicken. They had greens. They had shrimp. They had sweet potatoes. They had everything. And then this lady who was, I gotta get the lady who sold them sangrias. Because, baby, them sangrias had me on 10. They were good. Them sangrias was good. That sangria was good. It was delicious. Listen. I was like, what I'm here doing? But it was really, honey, I'm going to do me regardless. It was really nice. It was a really nice event. I love the layout of the facility. It was a really, really nice space. I had a ball. It was so amazing. KD missed out. I did. I got to meet a lot of people. I did miss out, but I will definitely be in the building for tag and title. She gonna be in the building for the Handle Your Business Tag and Title event. So y'all can come out and y'all can see me then. But come out, guys. I want y'all to come out and see how awesome everything is. Like, we do these events. When we come out to these events, it makes us feel good to have people to invite us, number one. Right. And number two, just to come out and meet people. It's awesome when you network with other people, when you get a vibe and you get to meet people and people be like, hey, can I come on your show? Or, hey, can you come here? I'm having this event. It is amazing. Like, I have a good time when people invite us out. I have an amazing time. It's always a good time when people invite us to these events. I am so grateful that people are even, acknowledging us. And, hey, I was thinking about you guys. Yeah. Did you want to cover my event? That is so awesome. So if you guys, we really appreciate, keeping us in your thoughts when you're doing these events. We just want to ask you, just keep reaching out to us. We here. We'll do it. Just let us know. We'll let you know. More than likely we'll do it, though. Yeah, we'll more than likely we'll do it. We don't turn down events because, well, like I said, we're trying to get our name out there and helping you as well, on a free platform to distribute yourself, your company, your business. Whatever if you're doing good around the community, things like that, and you just want to be acknowledged. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a vibe. We thank you guys for the love and the support. Like we always say each week, without this, without you guys, this is not possible. We can't do some of the things that we do, and we love when y'all invite us. We love when y'all come out. We love to see y'all support. We just love y'all. So each and every Saturday, we have our faithful few viewers, and we love it. We thank you guys for coming out each week. I've always been smarter than you.
Just a little bit. Just because you went to West.
I've always been smarter. This your water?
Yeah.
Is it open?
Yeah.
Oh.
Have you been trying to open?
No, I wanted some water, and I'm about to go get some. I'm thirsty as heck. That lemonade was
Just
a little
because you
tart.
went to Weston.
Lemonade was a little tart. I'm gonna go grab
And I
some
went
water,
to
guys.
Woodlawn, Northwestern. Where else did I go? Northern.
Ghetto schools.
Y'all probably know
All the ghetto schools.
Everybody probably know me around here. People like, oh, this is for me. Yeah, because my mom kept switching me back and forth to different schools. So I went to Northwestern. I went to Northern. I went to Woodlawn. Where else did I go? Oh, and I went to Shingatig High School in Shingatig Island, which was awesome. Oh my God, that was the most awesome high school, the most awesome place to live. And it's crazy how so many people come to that island to visit, and the sites and the tourist attractions that are on Shingatig. And for me to be actually living there as a teenager in high school, I love it. I love everything about it. They had, the little skating rink that we used to go to on Friday. They had the high school. So when we were in high school, and you had I was in gym. So in gym, during the warmer seasons, we actually got to have gym outside on the beach because the beach was literally across the street from the high school. So we got to do our outdoor activities, volleyball, things like that. We actually got to have gym on the beach. Awesome. Then I would get out of school, go home, do my homework, and then go meet my boyfriend, my high school boyfriend. I don't have a boyfriend now, I have a husband. Just to be clear. My little high school boyfriend, football captain of the football team, Shingatig High. We come down the street and we would go to this park. There's also a park they had down there. We would walk to the park and we would walk to the park and sorry guys. So my computer just went out. Yeah, so we would walk to the park and the park was on the beach as well. I think that was about the most awesome place. If I can say any place that I've ever lived at, and I lived in Virginia quite a few times. I moved to Virginia quite a few times. If I can say the best place to live in Virginia, I would say Shingatig Island, Virginia is the best place to live. It is such, oh my God, there's so many things. The biggest thing for me is like the antique stores. I love a good antique store. I was just telling a customer the other day when I was on the phone. They said they was in Georgia, and I went to Georgia last week. I was telling the customer, I was like, make sure that you visit the small antique shops.
Are you on the phone? You talking? Oh, you talking, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to say, is she on?
I'm in the show, ain't I? I better not be talking to my phone. So we have Nate joining us, guys. I think we had him last month.
I did it last week.
The network?
Oh, no, last month.
Yeah, we had him last month. So I guess he want to keep taking it.
I was going to help you. Well, at the same time, we do pop-ups here for Vet Shop Blue Jewelry Studio. So it coincides. All of it the same business. We all, networking and such.
Yep.
But this is fun. I'm a little tired. I've just spent my first week, as I was saying to Kay, just dealing with the babies. And I just want to say to the mothers that support this show. I'm trying to figure out my words because I don't want to get fired. But y'all, if the school system know me by now, they know I don't care what I want to say. Just Support your teachers. Next week is actually Teacher Appreciation Week.
Ooh.
So do something nice for your
Yes.
children's teacher. If it's nothing more than a card to say thank you or appreciation for it, do something. I knew something was wrong. I'm gonna show you the speaker that they got me. It was a really nice speaker. They didn't even wait till Monday to give it to me. They gave it to me Friday. So I knew it was something. But show appreciation for your children's teacher. You know, if you don't know who that teacher is, take this moment to get to know them. I know a lot of the schools are still restricting how parents can be in the building, but drop it off at the office.
Right.
You know, send them a Grubhub lunch or something. Most of us get out our lunch period between 11:15 and 12:45. Just Grubhub me, baby. Just, you know, send me a nice little crab cake, you know?
Right.
Just say thank you. Appreciation.
It's so different because when we stayed in North Carolina, my kids went to school in North Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
you kind of were like the shut out person if you did not participate in
PTA and stuff.
teachers appreciation, things like that. If your child did not bring, your child was the outsider. If they ain't bring teachers appreciation, 100 days of school, if you didn't celebrate that teacher and Valentine's Day stuff to say, hey, I appreciate you as a teacher, you was the
Every
outsider.
holiday. But specifically,
You were
there's
outsider.
a week. You have a week now. And you have to do something every day. You know, if you got multiple children, every day try to give people a card or
Yeah.
come. Well, you can't come up there anymore right now, but
Well, Walmart got that little section now doing. They try to.
we don't want that. I'm gonna tell you,
Okay.
that's not what.
You don't
No,
want a Walmart?
because we got plenty of them. Because if you doing that, then it's how many mugs can I drink out of?
You never know. Bugs free.
Yeah, they do. But I got
Gift
5
cards.
more.
You get
Gift cards.
Got
Gift
that.
cards.
Gift
I'm
cards.
saying Grubhub.
Yeah.
Send them lunch that day.
Yes.
Something, please. Your children are driving me crazy. I'm just saying, and we have a culture of, and I think my generation was the last of the older style parents, the old school parents, and now we're in a space of don't say nothing to my children, don't touch my children. But if you're not gonna sit in that classroom with them, I need for you to give me some leeway. I'm
Right.
never gonna put my hands on a child. I'm never gonna verbally disrespect your child, but I set boundaries because that's the type of teachers that I had. Shout out to the Winona Rocks, the Miss Lockharts, you know, such and such, such and such. Those are the top teachers I had in elementary school. But even in that space, you have children on their phones in the classroom. Why?
Because they allow it.
There's only one child in my classroom that I allowed to do that, and that's because he's a foreign exchange student. And that's how we communicate through the Google app.
Yeah.
Because my Spanish a little rusty, but I'm learning. I'm getting back on the horse again.
Right.
But please, just do something.
Right.
Even if it's throughout the regular, I know people's pay schedules are different. If it's sometimes the week after next,
Right.
or in a month from now, I'm sure that teacher will appreciate.
That's what I gotta say.
Somebody was
that
thinking about
appreciation.
Yeah, please. Come on. It's a month left.
Right.
Your children, they feel that sunshine coming, and they don't give a hell. They don't. And they know you're going to back them up.
Right.
With whatever foolishness that they bring home. My teacher. And then you call up the school cussing somebody out because your child exaggerated what they pointed a finger. But what was the 3 fingers pointing back? You know, I'm not going to get into this. We celebrating a good day. But I better get a gift next week. The school is already going to take care of us. I got my little nice pill speakerphone. It's a real nice one. It's nice and heavy and sturdy. I always wanted one of them, but it ain't enough. They did. I felt like they did. When I was leaving out, she was like, oh, I got a gift for you. And she just gave it to me.
Oh, okay. She said
nice packaging and everything.
St. Francis. I went to St.
Oh, you went to St. Francis? I went to Curly, Archbishop Curly.
My sister went to St. Francis. What year you went to St. Francis? I went to Northwestern. And I went to
Look her in there. She gonna be in there for from now on. Now that I know she know how to do it. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna take a vacation.
Think about where they came from.
I knew where it was coming from. I'm taking a vacation soon, right? The week of the 24th. My birthday is May 24th. I'm gonna be doing something. Hopefully, I'm trying to go to Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Oh, 5. Oh, you a baby. You a
That was the
baby.
same time my sister Jessica went
When did I finish? That's around the time. I think I finished high school like 2001. I just missed the 2000.
Yeah, I think that's the same time she was at St.
Mhm.
Oh.
Catholic schools, yes.
Yeah. But yeah, so speaking of what you say, DoorDash,
Grubhub, DoorDash, Instacart, send up some groceries.
y'all ever? I must be an awesome Airbnb guest because every time that I stay in the Airbnb, I get the nicest comments from these hosts. I actually had our host that we stay at the Airbnb down in Atlanta. He texted me and he was like, I
didn't find condoms or anything. Thank you.
No, he literally.
No, I'm saying that's why.
Yeah.
That's what they want me to be party houses.
Yeah, we clean up. We clean up everything. We took out the trash. We put the dishes in the dishwasher. Everything.
Y'all lucky. I had my first couple times I was moving to Philly, so I would go up there and stay a weekend just to see the city. I did the same thing in New York, and I got the worst host for Airbnb.
So what's your definition of the worst host?
Well, the first house that we went to, I'm gonna need for you to dust. I'm gonna need for you to clean. I shouldn't have had to go to the store to get cleaning products because I didn't even want to use yours because I didn't know how old they were.
Right.
So I had to put them to wear out. But he came back in the middle of the night with a date.
Sir, I'm renting this time.
Yeah, because I was coming out of the bathroom and she was coming to the bathroom, and I know a tiptoe. I know a walk of shame tiptoe. I know it. I knew that's what she was doing. And when she saw me, she was like, damn. She told me not to leave out the room because y'all was gonna find me. They wouldn't have got caught because I was leaving the next morning, so they wouldn't have got caught. But he brought in a lure, you know what I mean?
So I want all my money, baby. I want a refund, and I'm not playing with you.
Because we specifically paid extra so he would not stay that week. Because that it was his home. I get that. But you made us pay extra to have the whole house outside.
You doing a service. It's your house, but you doing a service. So
and I wanted cash. I didn't want to wait for a refund.
That is crazy.
When I stayed in Atlanta, it was a good experience. In New Orleans, it was a good experience.
Every time I stay in Atlanta, I have the awesomest host. It's crazy because all the hosts that I ever had was African American.
See, you
and
lucky
they
again.
were the greatest hosts. They houses they kept intact. It was actually two guys the last time and this time. But he actually reached out to me in a text message and was like, I just want to tell you guys, I really appreciate you guys staying. I want to send you guys the DoorDash bill. I said, I have never.
That means they didn't have to pay for that. The maid to probably come and clean up.
No,
so they gave y'all that.
Everything. Cleaned up everything. He was like,
y'all nice. Give me this information. They were in Atlanta?
Yeah, he was in Atlanta.
Yeah,
that ain't even it. So we was traveling down there Friday night, but half of our record label was already down there.
Y'all was tight. Y'all was deep down there. I saw it.
Yeah, we was. We had
and the VIP section.
Yes.
I saw it.
All them bottles was coming across. And it's funny because every bottle you get, they give you another VIP section. So we literally started by, and then we went over here with the VIP. Then we came back around, but it was a lot of us, so that was pretty good. And I didn't know that.
What club were y'all at?
I think
Is Ian's Lounge still open up down there? I don't think they call Ian's Lounge no more.
It was like a lounge. It wasn't like a club. It was like a lounge. But it was an awesome spot. It was real chill. It wasn't too crowded. You ain't had people stepping on your feet. Actually, one of the DJs that came out and spun the record for our artist, Leavy, spun his song. He's supposed to be one of the biggest DJs down there, DJ Pete. DJ Pete Rock or something. DJ Pete Street. That's his name. Yeah, he was supposed to be one of the biggest, and he did a pretty good job. But yeah, so we got down there, and we driving down there, and the other manager, Snow, it's like, you know, the hostess here. And I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, what y'all do? Because y'all got us put out before. So what y'all do? Because I ain't on my way down. He was like, no. He said he was bringing a complimentary alcohol. He bought a bottle of 1800 and a bottle of Hennessy.
So y'all got one big house?
Yeah.
Well, y'all paid for that. Y'all probably paid that mortgage that month.
Yeah, he bought a complimentary 1800 and complimentary Hennessy.
Y'all paid that mortgage
they
that
was
month.
like, they all sit up here weird, like, why is he here? What's going on?
Well, I'm not saying there were never any black hosts, but there weren't a lot of it because there were a lot of, like, it's happened to me twice. Me and my friend, the first time we went up to Philly, we got to Philly, literally on the train, L Space was canceled. And this was like late at night. So where was we going to stay? We had to wind up going all the way to Brooklyn, figuring out where we going to stay as we're getting off the train. And you know, that's never a good thing. And we went the same weekend as, it was like a teachers convention, an anime convention. It was some other convention that was in New York. But you know, New York, Philly, you know, that whole area, like New Jersey, is within driving distance. So a lot of people were staying there. So there were no hotels left. Did you know there was a Brooklyn, New Jersey? I didn't know it was a Brooklyn, New Jersey. So we had to stay there. And that was an extra cafe that we had to spend to get all the way out there. But yeah.
Did you get your money back?
Well, when they cancel it, it automatically refunds you. But it's
how
like,
can they cancel your
well, they I think sometimes when they book, because I've used my apartment only once because I was just trying it out. And in case my landlord watched it. I only watched it once. And so when you cancel one of them, it automatically, so when they book it, you don't really see who it is. If you don't go to it, you don't see it. And I think when it gets close and they make it alert that the people are coming, like the check-in time is coming, they look at who you are, and my picture was on it.
Right.
So when they see who you are, so I took my photo down, and it's just a blank photo on there when I go to Airbnb, which I don't like because I don't like when they have blank photos.
Yeah.
Because then you never know who you will be.
That's crazy. Both of the people that we got, they had their photo up there, but I got a real professional looking photo. I don't got an FMG record label. I got like a M&T bank professional.
Yes, I always put my artist headshot on my
that's what I got up there.
But it's still when they see your face sometimes if you go to, because I was going to, you know, predominantly white areas. It happened to me in New York twice. It happened to me in California. When they see you, sometimes they'll cancel it as you book it.
That's true. For me, that's the only we had one bad experience with an Airbnb host, and it just so happened to be it was down Fowles Point. We were shooting a video down Fowles Point, and that was the bad experience. It just so happened to be a white guy that was renting the Airbnb. All the other times I rented an Airbnb have been black hosts, and I have never had an issue. And I always tell them up front, like, it's a record label, it's a couple of us comment, because, you know, they have that note, like, no parties, da-da-da-da-da. So I'm like, we're bringing in instruments and equipment. We don't want you to think that it's a party. They're just artists. And then they're like, oh, no problem, da-da-da-da-da. That's the only experience that we had, happened to be a white host. And do you know, this man...
And it was here?
And Fowles Point.
Yeah, but see, a lot of them aren't allowing you to book if you're from here. And they can tell where you're from your profile, so they'll cancel you. That happens a lot.
No, he didn't cancel.
No, I'm just saying, they won't automatically cancel it, but they'll give you trouble. Like, they'll email you and ask you what you're doing.
That's what he did.
Some states don't let you book at all if you're from there. I know that happens in Atlanta.
He emailed, that's what happened. He emailed, because I let the other manager book that one.
Okay.
And they wouldn't let me talk to him because I was going to get his ass. I was going to get his butt. They would not let me talk to him. I'm like, please let me talk to him. Because he was so wrong in so many levels. He emailed them and told them that he was across the street at another complex that he was staying at. And he was watching them and he could see them smoking. So he wanted everybody out. First of all, on your thing, it says smoking outside. Smoking outside allowed. And that's where they were. They outside on the top deck on the patio. Issue was he saw too many daggone, and we was mixed. There wasn't even a lot of black people. It was majority black people, but it was mixed. And Then he tried to say, "Oh, y'all had more than the people. Y'all had more than the amount of people that's allowed. Your house slept 18. It was 10 of us. How?"
But that's just when they see too many black people. That's what they
That's
do.
what he. I was offended. I was like, because first of all, I feel like you
Was
violated
that
my
here? That was
privacy.
Bell's point.
That was
Yeah.
Bell's point. I said, first of all, I feel like you violated my privacy.
But they do
Why
that
is you
with-
watching me?
I was looking for a new apartment, and they do the same thing with rentals. You'll call them up and ask them, "Oh, that's been booked," but you never see the listing taken down.
Right.
So that they do that. That's Canton is like
I
that.
want to talk to him
Fells
so bad.
Point,
Ooh.
Federal Hill, they're all like that.
I want to talk to him so bad. They was
You ain't,
like,
I mean, it would have only escalated it, but because they don't want to budge on things.
I'm not getting out of there. And then he didn't even give him his money back. He tried to say that the house was trashed and everything. And I think that
Take
house,
pictures. Oh, I always take pictures.
I think that house, they would not let me do anything. Because they know that I don't tolerate it up on his tail. I'm
But
going
just
to
take
you at?
whenever, especially
Where
if
you at?
you're traveling with your group, is because of with the country we're in right now. Take pictures, take photos. You know, just cover yourself. Cover
Right.
yourself because people are like that. I just it's something like Airbnb, but it's called peer space.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're looking for venues
yeah,
or
I used to be a space.
same thing happened to me. The person she called me and asked me what was I using the space for, and I said, well, you read the description. I'm doing a photo shoot. How many people are gonna be? I said me and a camera person. That's it. It's my photo shoot. I'm getting pictures taken of it.
So, why you up there?
Calling. When I got there, it was nobody to answer the door. I called her, didn't get any answer. It was supposed to be another person waiting there for me. When I called her the next day, I said there was nobody there. Like, I need a refund. She's like, all I can do is give you another day. I don't want to use your space.
Right.
We already took the photos in Graffiti Alley. The photos are taken.
Right.
So now what? I need my money. We went through this back and forth only for peer space to give me a credit if I want to use something else. But because she said I never showed up. I said, miss, I took a picture, screenshot the picture so you can see what time it was. This is what it was. So they ended up giving me a credit. I said, why would you lie? And you know there was nobody there. If you was worried about who was going to be in your studio space, you should have just said that and I would have booked something else. But you forced me to have to take photos outside when I wanted something
even
inside.
advertising your space
If you only want certain type of
exactly. Business is business.
But that's how they do. We still live in that space. So people who think they don't see color and these white people that's capping for these black people that's capping for these white people, get over it.
Right.
Because you bound to be on their list as well.
Right, definitely.
So.
That is one thing that I was looking at though, that I want to try to venture into is like a space on peer space. I think that's actually better than doing an Airbnb. I think that the money will come in a little bit better because you consistently using that more so than
most people who book the Airbnbs are trying to do something. So now, on Airbnb now, and there are a couple other spots like Airbnb where, now they have a search part where if you just want to use it to shoot a film or if you're doing a sex party, but they don't put on sex party. They know that's what you're doing in the house. But I would be worried that they'd be filming me.
Right.
Because I know something I'm going to be filming. Because I know my camera was on in my house.
Yeah, they do.
But I only did it at the front door and the back door. I didn't put it in the bedrooms or the bathrooms. But that's just what it was.
That's what now the white guy down Fells Point, he said he had cameras in there. But the two black hosts that we use in Atlanta, they only had cameras outside.
But they're only allowed to do it in the common areas. They're not supposed to have cameras in bathrooms.
No, he said he could see everything we was doing, we smoking. I'm like, wait,
he probably did. He probably had a neighbor.
Yeah, that's what he tried to say, and he was watching, and the neighbor. I said, sir, please let me speak to him. Please let me speak to him. I'm about to light him up on this phone. They would not. They was like, it's already done, boss. It's already done. We can't say nothing. I said, I sure can say no. I'm not leaving. He better come bring me my. He better come bring me my money. If we got to get up out of here, I'm not leaving. And I knew that if we left without getting something done right then and there, that man was not going to be on that money. Sure enough, we said, I took over and, because I told you the other manager did it, but I took over and I was sending the emails. I'm trying to professional. I'm sending everything, and they still would not credit that daggone money there. I said, I told y'all, I knew that if we left before we got that money back, that you wasn't gonna get it back. Yeah, he was like, yeah, the house was trash. Sir, we didn't even stay there for the house trash. Literally, everybody pulled up at the same time. They went on the top of the deck. Our photographer started taking pictures, and you said you looked down and seen that we were smoking in the house.
It was a neighbor that called them. That's all it was.
We wasn't even in there that long to leave trash.
Yeah.
It was trash when we got in there.
I wanted to do a staycation like throughout the pandemic, but I ended up having to go to a hotel to do it. But I wanted an Airbnb so I felt more at home, and that's what I had to go through that here. But it's more difficult for you to book a space that you live in versus when you're going out of town, because they have boat houses on there now.
Yeah.
That are here in Baltimore. So I was gonna book one of them, and the lady canceled twice, and I thought it was my card at first, and I was like, what the hell? And when I went to do it again, it blocked me from doing it. So she had blocked me from being able to book with her. And I was like,
man, then put your description up there. I only want certain people.
Yeah.
Put your description up
they
there.
Can. That's discrimination.
Show your discrimination. Exactly. Show your discrimination. But then be quick to look at you like, oh, you know what got me? I'm going to tell you what got me. Yesterday, I had so many white older customers on the phone that was cussing left and right. One lady called me a bitch because she thought that I hung up the phone. I said, bam, I'm still here. She said, oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't talking to y'all. Something to my husband.
I've done that before. This bitch hang up on me? I've done it.
It's in front of me. She kept on saying, I'm sorry. But here's the thing. I had so many white customers call yesterday and was cussing up and they going storm. I'm like, I can touch you. I know your address is sitting in front of you.
Yeah.
But if we did that to them, we would be ghetto. It's just like you people. But how are y'all allowed to do it?
Well, it's a double standard. You know, I just had to cuss my neighbor out because we're going through an issue because our landlord has passed away, and he's taking authority over the building. I'm like, sir, you ain't paying no more rent like I ain't paying no more rent right now. So I need you to get your shit together. And so I was trying to get out that classroom so fast on Friday. I left my keys.
Oh.
Luckily here, with the cleaning lady was able to open this up for me yesterday. But I left my keys. So I went to him to get his keys so I can go across the street to make a key. And he was like, let me think about it. I said, nigga, you don't give me that motherfucking key.
Let you think. What you thought you was going to do? He act like
no,
he was
because
brand new.
Because I guess he want to take it over. So if anything was to happen, he could just go forward with it. We both could be in here, brother. Until the bank come get both of us.
Man, let me think about it. Hey, give me that key.
I said, you don't give me. And I had on my slacks and my shoes. I was like, sir, as bad as I didn't even come back down here. I was like, as bad as I need to go lay down, if you don't give me, don't not fucking kid.
Oh my God.
And in my mind, I was like, if he gave me the wrong key and I go here and spend my $10 in this damn machine, my key made, I'm going to fuck off tonight.
He said I'm going off.
But I don't do well with customer service either.
Right.
I'm I'm easily agitated. I'm the person that's yelling and screaming at me.
I don't.
Especially if it's somebody that can't give me a yes. And I ask you to speak to your supervisor, you tell me, or they gonna tell you the same thing. Well, let me hear them say the same thing.
Right.
Because people don't realize when you call into any customer service and you ask to speak to a supervisor, you just go talk to the person sitting next to them. That's all they're doing. They're not putting no supervisor on the phone. That's true. You gotta typically call in and get through to a supervisor. You're not gonna be talking to this. They're not gonna pat you over to tell you that you did a bad job. Right.
Get in trouble.
I used to work for a mortgage company, and we would definitely do that. Here, take this call. I'll do the call, and we would just switch seats.
We did that.
Yeah.
We did that.
Yeah. That's what I'm dealing with. I'm very short with customer service. I ask as soon as they get on the phone, can I speak to a supervisor? And they're like, all right, everything okay? Let me take your information. No, I need to speak to a supervisor now.
No, it's not that. It's the companies. The companies now, like M&T, that's what I was going to say. M&T, they prefer for you to, have this thing on their mission. It's called ownership. So they prefer for you to own that call rather than to get them to a specialist. To do everything you can to resolve that call. You actually get dinged for how many times you call or send somebody to a special to a supervisor.
That's not my problem.
I'm just telling. It's the companies. That's what it is. It's not that person give you a hard
They don't
time.
want you to talk. They don't want to resolve your issues. Like right now during the pandemic, if I hear one more due to COVID restrictions, if I hear that one more time, I'm going because most people don't even have adequate customer service anymore. You just talking to an automated. The automated machine won't even. It keeps trying to reroute you to the website.
Yeah.
You can go to www and go to our fax section to answer all of your
But
calls,
all
your
the answers
questions.
don't be on there.
Mm-hmm.
I hate them daggone chats. But they be trying to get you to chat, do that little chat box thing.
Let me tell you how good I am. I got through to Boost Mobile customer service. That's how good I am. That's the good that I am. I got Boost to give me an extension.
Oh, good.
That's how good I am. I don't play with customers. You will never give me a no if you can't give me a yes. My mother taught me that a long time ago.
That's how
Don't give me no fucking no if you can't give me a yes.
That's how my mother.
Well, I'm sorry, we can't help you with that. You can't help me with that. Put somebody on the phone.
That's how my mother taught me the same thing. That's why I want to talk to that daggone man.
I'm the king at getting extensions or credits or because I get them so mad they hang up.
Yes.
I get them that mad.
That's why I said my mother did the same thing. That's exactly why I want to talk to that man at Airbnb. They was like, no, boss lady. I'm like, let me talk to this man. I promise we ain't leaving. Let me talk. They was like, nah, could you go? I'm like, I know how to talk to these people.
Whenever I'm with my friend, he be like, if you want customer service, you know what? I'm just gonna pull into this gas station, go get something to eat while you dealing with it. Because we're not driving with you talking to these people.
Right.
I said, I don't give a fuck about them. They doing it on purpose.
Right. You can't just sit there and if you allow them to, they're gonna treat you, do whatever they want.
Yeah.
If you don't call, they BS.
Because there's no way that you call in this time and you get an extension for your bill or whatever, but you call in the first time and no, we can't give you an extension.
Right.
And all I do is I let that first person give me a bunch of no's and I call in all distraught in my Caucasian tone. I've been on this phone for umpteen hours, and I waited, and I've been a valuable. I say all the things I've been a valuable customer.
That's what I'm trying to talk about. That is me. I would change my voice.
My friend was like, they record all your calls. Well, they should know that. When I call in, a red flag should pop up. Don't fuck with him.
Right.
Because he does not care.
It might be though, because that's how I think.
Yeah.
That's how we got flags and stuff.
Like when you got a disgruntled customer.
Yeah, this person will cuss you out.
I know Sprint has that for me. I know Comcast has that for me.
Picking up your call.
BGE has that for me. BGE, I play with them sometimes. They got this shit on right there and there, and that's it. But all the rest of them, every customer service, what is it? Etsy and Amazon,
yes.
Ooh, Amazon got it throughout this pandemic. They got it. They got it. They got it.
Man, look at that shit.
Them and UPS.
Take this call.
UPS delivered. So I live on a street. So once you cross Charles Street, that turns into, if you're coming from west, it turns into east.
Yeah.
So on my block, the same address is right across Charles Street, and it's the same exact address. It just starts with east, and then it goes up.
Yeah.
So they kept delivering packages to that address. So I would go over there, and I could tell if it was something they knew where it was coming from, because then it'd be open. And they couldn't use it. But then other stuff that was said it was delivered there, they didn't have it. I was like, okay, brother, I get you.
Right.
But UPS was doing it. So not FedEx, Amazon blocked my account. I could no longer make orders for like a month on Amazon because UPS was delivering my packages to the wrong address. And I wasn't getting my packages. So I'm going to call and say I didn't get it. But I know a bunch of people was doing that. It wasn't me.
Right.
I done ordered computers and equipment so I could be comfortable in my home.
Right.
So I'm ordering everyday jewelry supplies. All that shit in there was Amazon. That's all Amazon products in that store right now. But they cut I didn't even know they could do that. I would open up another account, make an order. If the order would go through, and I would get an email in like 5 minutes, this order's been refunded. This account has been shut down. And I was like, how do you block somebody? I had to go to, see, the trick is figure out who the CEO of that company is, go to their Twitter account, and send them a direct message.
Right.
No, not in their mailbox, on their page.
Yeah, that's
where
true.
they're, flossing and talking all about their money and their business.
That's true.
Leave a message on that page.
That
in
is
all
absolutely
caps.
true.
And I got a
They
message.
read it.
I didn't get a message from Bezos, but I damn sure got an email from some specialist team that you can't even call in for, saying your account the lift has been lifted.
That is
People,
true.
I hadn't even talked to these people.
That's true. Well, tag a minute. That is true.
No, you put it on there so everybody can see it. Because a tag, they can block a tag. They can block people from tagging them. So people who post it on watching their page don't see it. You need to post, because all their pages are public. Put it on the CEO's page. And I know Bezos got that. Well, his assistant got there, like, what the hell is y'all doing?
Right.
People posting on our page, because I posted that every day for a month. Go to the CEO page. But that's how you have to get results from customer service now, because they're not serving anybody.
I know. That's crazy. I did not know Amazon could block you.
They can block your account. But it was happening more because people were stealing people's packages off their porches or off their steps. And people was being greedy. They would get their product and be like, I didn't get my product.
Right.
Clearly, the people, that's why they take pictures of your stuff now. They never did that. They take pictures of your...
I didn't even think about that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they was just taking a picture just to verify that they did it.
Yeah. So they can say, hey, we left it right there. If you got this page.
They did that to me and still put the daggone page. Last week, I ordered some stuff for the music video.
Mm-hmm.
My name and my address on one package. Now, I live in a townhouse. It's like a duplex. So our doors is right here in Georgia. They put my whole full name. They want to put one package right here in front of my door. One package in front of my neighbor. I'm sitting here like, I know I ordered more stuff than that. And I kept asking the boys, because the boys always just get the stuff
Your
out
neighbor
outside.
No.
I walked outside. I thought the boys, because they handed it to the boys. So I said, did y'all get another one? They was like, no, mommy, I didn't see another one. I go outside and I'm like, okay, well, maybe they ain't got here in time. Maybe they don't. So I go outside to the car for something. I just so happened to look down, but my neighbor got the camera ring thing. So I don't be trying to be all like, I want to think I'm trying to steal his stuff.
I think it's my package.
So I
see what I'm doing.
So I happened to look down. I said, this is my name. How the hell you going, man? How you gonna put the same damn name and address
they don't
on
care.
this side, in that side, right next door to each other?
But they don't care. They don't. I told you they keep delivering my stuff. It clearly says, and I understand if the company doesn't put west or east in the address.
Yeah.
But typically, if I'm ordering something, I'm putting the address and they're using whatever I put down.
Yeah.
I know to always put west on there. I don't even leave it blank because there's a possibility that they'll put it on the east side. UPS is the worst. USPS is their twin, and DSL? They're pretty good, but most companies don't use them. I think they're a little bit expensive. FedEx, they could be on their menstrual sometimes.
Right.
They could be in their feelings a little bit, but typically their customer service is better. But UPS, I mean, it's just. And I think a lot of us have been spoiled by Amazon, because the Amazon driver will call you when they're outside. You can put that in and they'll physically call you. None of the other, except for FedEx. FedEx will call you. But UPS,
I had to cut the
USPS.
FedEx boy out. So first of all, every time he come dropping off package, he got his music so loud.
Yeah.
And I got the window up and I'm on trying to work and I can hear his music so loud. He pull up. But then he dropped the package. He don't even call. He don't knock on the door. And I caught him one day. I was on my lunch break.
You put that on your
yes.
Yeah.
I put it on there and I said, I caught him one day. I said, you don't knock? He was like, oh no, we don't. I said, well, next time, can you knock on this door?
Because they're using that COVID shit, this contactless, delivery.
I understand that, but what's the purpose of me giving you notes? if y'all give me the option
That's
to
a
put notes,
suggestion. It is. They take that as a suggestion.
he gonna say no. And then had the audacity to have some daggone girl in the daggone car with him in the truck with his music blasting. I'm like, really? You on a date while you delivering? You really on a
He
date?
had somebody in there?
He had a girl.
Oh, what's
and-
that? Oh, no, that was you. He had to have a girl come out the back of the truck. Somebody pulled him. A girl coming out the back of the truck.
He
fixing her
had a
clothes.
girl. He had a girl riding in the passenger seat. He had dreads, dark skinned guy with dreads. He
And
said,
you know, I blame that on her.
Yeah.
Because she said, "Oh, you can't take me with you." And he's like, "Come on, you know you gonna make me lose my job. Somebody will sit on."
Right.
They just had the shit on the news.
And then she just
Oh well.
And then she just gonna leave you when you lose that good job. She gonna leave you anyway because you ain't got no money no more.
I did that to a friend. He was a truck driver, and I wanted to go cross country. I wanted to know what that feel like.
Right.
I know he probably got it wrong. He said he didn't, but he could have.
Oh man.
I just want to know what it felt like. Like it was fun.
All right, guys. So we down to our last little
Producer. She ain't there talking. Producer.
We back to our
We
last
off.
little couple
You gotta take
minutes.
us off. Mm-hmm.
Guys. So listen, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to I.Am.She Podcast at the Artist Exchange. We are still looking for sponsors. So if you want to become a sponsor or if you would like to run an advertisement for your business, you can hit us up at I.Am.She on IG, Facebook, or in our email podcast at podcast IamShe@gmail.com. That's podcast IamShe@gmail.com. And again, we thank you guys for watching. We thank you guys for your support. And we will see you guys next week. Same time, 11.
But I'm the new co-host.
He is, because she ain't doing her job.